Good morning, YouTube. Real Babes is now down with the flu. The old doggies want inside. The Dork Patrol alerted us to the highly vicious horses. Yeah, no, we like the horses, y'all. Oh, there's one dragging the lead. There's two of them dragging the lead. Kaza! Knock it off. The old dogs are ready to go inside. I stood up and they got all excited. And then Choco got into position with them. Choco, you're not going inside. Choco, you're staying. Wiggles. Wiggle. Choco. I'm getting some coffee. Realizing how much I need to work on cleaning the house. And Real Babes is working on logistics. She has a 1987 Samurai, and she's getting that shipped over. And as I'm making coffee, I found her Puerto Rico bikini she bought. Do you miss Phoebe? Do you miss Phoebe? A little bit? Mr. Wiggles does. Yeah, Mr. Wiggles is pretty high, Choco. Mr. Wiggles is pretty bummed out. Last night we were eating pizza and tacos, and Real Babe said, "Where's Phoebe? Where's Phoebes?" And Mr. Wiggles got real concerned, and he started whining up a storm. So that old dog misses his friend Phoebes. This dog, not so much. So with Real Babes not feeling well, today is work on the house. Definitely work on our plantains that got hit really, really hard with some sort of parasite. And then we had a windstorm and that knocked a lot of them over. Oh my, even Choco's surprised. I think it fits really pretty good.
It actually does. I kind of love it. 100%, like, I dig it.
Yeah.
Except I would not trust it to stay on in the water. It gets really cheaply made.
Okay.
But it's got a cute cut, you know?
No, I really dig it.
I'm impressed at the cut, to be honest with you. Like, I did not expect
I am really digging the little tourist bikini.
Yeah, $20 at the tourist shop. That was the only one. And I was like, there's no way that this is going to have a good cut on it or anything. The guy in the shop, he's like, "Oh, that'll look so good on you." And I was like, "You think?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I think my husband would think so too."
Yeah. One size fits all. Never really fits Real Babes.
No.
But yeah.
In this situation, it definitely did.
No, here, let me get you in some light so YouTube can see. I think it looks really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like the cut and everything, but I wouldn't trust it to stay on in the water.
I don't blame you. I'm now taking pictures because Real Babes wants to send Phoebes some pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know where Kaza is, but it looks like neighbor dog and little buddy have moved in on her iguana kill. So Kaza eats what she wants, and then sometimes she lets them have it, but it's pretty rare. She is such a stingy little dog. But yeah, Kaza killed that iguana earlier today when I was filming one of my outros. Uh-oh. Big Dog's got excited about something. What'd y'all see? I think Luna just wants to go down there and engage in some iguana activity. I have completely been neglecting our volunteer tomatoes, and I've got to get some dirt to put on them because we've been using it as a compost heap and it's building up soil, but we do need some more soil in there for the bacteria to break the stuff down even more. Looks like everything needs a ton of water. I'm also going to get rid of our stinky batata. And I actually think I have a bag of soil downstairs. I'm going to go see if I can't find it. Oh, look at all the roots on the pineapple. That's getting pretty close to putting in some soil. Choco. I do. I have one bag of potting soil left. Where is the spare tire? The spare tire is underneath, right where it should be. Hi, Kaza. Good job on your iguana today. Yeah, that was a good girl. And I kind of panicked there when I didn't see the tire. But I guess I probably should have known better. Okay, I've got this that has no drain holes, and it's going to hold water. So I'm going to transfer the pineapple to this and start it indoors for a couple more days before bringing it out. I added potting soil, I put all this old dirt in, and I'm going to wash it all down with a pitcher of water to try to get it off all the plants that are in there. Okay, let's get some water and transfer this pineapple. Okay, we got some dirt. There's the roots. We're going to nestle that in there. And then we're going to fill it with enough water to moisten, but not waterlog. Let's give that a second to trickle down and let the soil soak it up so we can see how firm it is. We don't want it so waterlogged that this falls over, but we want it moist enough to keep it damp. Okay. That little switcheroo is complete. We're going to dump that water. And we're going to let that sit. Okay. Let's give this some water. Ooh. You can see all the soil collapsing. And that's pretty much what we want. We want to get it off the leaves as much as possible. And I am not hearing the pump kick on, so I'm going to go make sure it's running. No, it's not kicking on. I got it kicked on. I might have to lube that up again. It was working good for a little while, and then it just sort of like stopped on us. We got our Amazon silicone door hinge, which is incredible stuff. And I'm gonna go up and I'm actually gonna use it on our French doors going to the porch. They've been pretty squeaky. It definitely feels like it's moving a lot easier than it was. It's not gonna stay on because the pressure's already built up. Real Babes decided to have some leftover tacos. So I'm gonna have some leftover tacos. We have another, maybe it will work, food experiment. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a quick, easy, almost like pre-made bruschetta. I got some diced tomatoes, dried onions, dried garlic, and some Italian seasoning. So let's see if we can pull this off. I'm gonna try to drain off a lot of the extra moisture. Here we go, there's some better light. We're gonna plop the tomatoes in there. They've got, oh, with garlic and olive oil. There's already some seasoning added. So I'm gonna give that a taste to see how much garlic is in there. I'm not gonna add a whole lot of garlic. I got everything added. The Italian, the onion, and a little bit of garlic. I'm gonna mix it up, but I'm gonna leave everything out to see if I still need to add to it. That's the consistency, and the consistency is actually pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and cap that and put it in the fridge. I am going to chill and upload, basically catch up on some of these videos for a little bit. And then I'm gonna come down and do what I can with the bananas that got beat up, or the plantains and bananas that got beat up during the storm, trim off all the dead, and I'm really gonna just water, and soak them pretty hard for the next several days and see if that helps them. I'm also gonna administer all that insecticide again too. Totally forgot about those guys. Gonna give them both a little bit, let it soak up, and then hit them pretty hard a little bit later. I'm feeding the dogs early because Real Babes and I just realized we completely forgot to feed them last night, and I feel terrible. Everyone's eating but Kaza, because she's all happy she ate an iguana. Yeah, you want some of your kibble, lizard breath? You can eat that if you want. No, you don't want it. Are you gonna take a big lizard eating nap? You're a good girl. Let's take a peek and a taste. Okay, let me stir that up some. It firmed up some, but not as much as I was hoping, and I think there's way too many onions in there. A little heavy on the onions, but not too much. I actually think I'm gonna add some garlic and balsamic. I'm actually gonna use some fresh garlic. Well, not fresh, but the like pulverized, fresh bottled stuff. And some balsamic. Super garlicky, but really good. I'm gonna go do some editing now that the dogs are all fed. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, and I'm glad you got that iguana. Yes, I'm really glad you got that iguana. Good girl. And I just had an idea. Are dried red onions a thing? Like, can you buy them? I don't know. I'm gonna try to find out. I'm gonna go let Thunder out, and I'm gonna start taking care of those bananas. So I'm gonna leave Luna in here because she's old, and she'll try to keep following me up and down the stairs, and it really wears her out. Yeah, you stay in here, baby. I also think I might make some tostones tonight. I'm pretty excited about that. Hey, Thunder. Choco is a rat bag. Not even joking. She literally bolted with Kaza this time. I see a horse. Wiggles is being a good boy. He's nervous. He knows Choco's in trouble. Wiggles is a good boy. Coconuts are doing okay. The parch is a little dry on this end. And the bananas definitely need a good soaking. This sucks. We had plantains, and the weight plus the wind and rain we got just brought that down. I'm gonna have to go get a machete. There we go. That's the problem. Look at all those ants. This one's not as bad, but this one is terrible. Ant warfare continues. This one has a bunch of ants too. A ton of them are actually in the stalk. I've got all the dead stuff cleaned up off the plantains, and now I have to go get all the parch off of them. We got a ton of horses tonight. Let's see how skittish they are. Let's see how many there are. There's more down there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That baby's getting a lot bigger. That stallion that broke its lead is real suspicious. there they go. Oh shit, that's a knife on the bottom. I just cut myself. It's a sharp knife too. That knife was so sharp, that's actually what I used to cut the twine with. So I'm gonna get a Band-Aid for my boo-boo, and then we're gonna be back in business. Boo-boo and Band-Aid are secure. We are back in business. I'm actually really impressed with how sharp the knife is on the bottom of those shears. I thought they were medical type shears, so I wasn't expecting a sharp edge. Thunder is inching closer and closer to the bananas, but he's not eating them. But I have ant poison there, so I'm gonna move him. Hey bud, time for you to move. That ought to last until Thunder gets bored. Then he's gonna go in the garage, because that's what he does. I'm almost done with the watering, and the bugs are starting to come out, but it is taking so much longer to water these days. Real Babes and I are thinking about looking into like a drip irrigation system, the kind that like plugs into a hose with like a battery timer, and then it's got the tiny capillary lines with the little holes. So if any of y'all have any experience with that, let us know what y'all think in the comments, because that would really free up a lot of time. The Dork Patrol has not returned, and this avocado, it came from a seed that we got from Carlos's mom, died like overnight. Don't know what happened to it. We think Mr. Wiggles peed on it a little too much. Wiggles, were you peeing on this tree? Probably. Actually, I know you were. We saw you. We don't know if you're the one that killed it. It could have been those ants. But I think you peeing on it had a lot to do with it. I really do. I'm gonna video with my phone so I can zoom in. Look at that big, looks like a female from here. That big Iggy up there getting ready to roost for the night. I almost completely drained the cistern. I just did all that watering, and now we're getting a little bit of rain. I think y'all can hear it in the trees. Kaza made it back, but we still have no clue where Chaco is. I just turned us on to solar power because we were going through a little bit of a brownout, and y'all can see there is no street light. So we're actually in a blackout. Another blackout. Brought to you by Luma, the best power company in the world. They're awesome. Hi, Sleepy Wiggles. Real Babes and I have a system. I wash the dishes, put them in the strainer, and then she puts them away. Yay! Teamwork making the dream work. And we are gonna have steak and shrimp for dinner, actually. And Real Babes is gonna make some sort of instant pasta stuff. I'm so proud of you reading the instructions. Real Babes even cleaned up the living room some. That's pretty sexy. There's the rat bag. Heel! Oh, are you stuck? Here, I left this gate open a little bit for you. Come on, rat bag. Real Babes is gonna go put Thunder up, and I got promoted to cook.
You got 8 minutes left on your alarm.
Okay. How is your ornery horse?
Good.
Was he getting in trouble down there?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Cool. Let's assess the kitchen cooking situation. Real Babes pasta creation's looking pretty good. I'm gonna start on basically shrimp scampi. We're using pre-cooked shrimp, some garlic, salt, pepper, and a little bit of butter. And I'm just bringing it up to serving temp and melting the butter. Shrimp is gonna cook real fast. And the steak, I'm doing like poor man sous vide. I cooked it internally by soaking it in hot water inside a bag. I hope this is gonna work. And we're gonna sear it in some butter. The shrimp are almost done. Okay, there's the first steak. Ooh, I should have let it heat up more. The shrimp are done. And I'm about to flip those steaks. I'm gonna move these to the front burner so I can keep a better eye on them. There's the first one. There goes the second one. The pasta creation is taking a little bit longer than expected. The steaks are pretty much done. I didn't get the sear that I wanted, but they're done. So I'm gonna turn those off. And we're gonna let them sit there. They're actually gonna cook a little bit more in that butter. At the very last minute, I decided I didn't trust the pasta creation. So I'm making some instant mashed potatoes. Everything is cooked and ready to be served. I think Real Babes is gonna plate up first. I saw you instigating Choco's little run today. Choco, come on, let's go. Come on, ratbag. Come on. You know you're in trouble. I don't know if we're gonna let you on the porch tonight. You know you were a bad dog. Yep, you look guilty. You were a bad dog, Choco. Oh my goodness, let me see. How's it taste?
Good.
That's it, y'all. We got done eating. I'm gonna give my father a call and shower up, and we're going to bed. Love y'all, and we will see y'all in the morning as soon as we turn the GoPro on.